All right, today we're going to peek under the hood at a part of modern cars that's getting unbelievably complicated and see how AI is stepping in to work some serious magic. So, let me just start with a question for you. When you think about what makes a car heavy, you probably think of the engine, right? Or maybe the battery pack in an EV. But what if I told you one of the heaviest and most complex parts is something you'll probably never even see? Believe it or not, it's the wiring. In some new cars, that tangled web of wires that acts like the car's nervous system can weigh over 50 kilograms. That's more than 110 pounds, just for wires. Okay, so let's really dig into this. This giant bundle of wires is officially called the wiring harness, and honestly, it's becoming a huge headache for car engineers. The best way to think about the wiring harness is exactly like a nervous system. It's the thing that carries power and information between, well, everything. The sensors, the cameras, the screens, the motors. Every single electronic feature, from your windows to your cruise control, it all runs through this harness. And here's where the real problem starts. As we pack more and more tech into our cars, especially for EVs and self-driving features, this nervous system is getting wildly complex. Designing it is the slow, painful manual process that, get this, is only about 50% as cost-efficient as it should be. And all that extra weight, it's a killer for an EV's range and a gas car's mileage.
So how do you solve a problem that's literally a tangled mess? Well, you have to completely rethink the layout. And that brings us to a much tidier blueprint, thinking in zones.
Okay, so the old way of doing things was based on function. You'd have all the infotainment wires, for example, running from all over the car back to one central infotainment box. It's just messy. The new zonal approach is so much smarter. It groups components based on where they physically are in the car. And you can see exactly how it works here. Instead of all these long, individual wires crisscrossing the vehicle, the system creates these tidy, local neighborhoods. So everything in the front bumper connects to one local hub right there. And then that hub has just one main cable going back to the car's big central computer. It is so much cleaner and more organized. But here is the massive catch. Figuring out the absolute best way to create these zones and route these new, shorter wires, well, that's a puzzle with thousands of pieces. And that's where the real hero of our story comes in: artificial intelligence. The AI that this research developed has basically two incredible superpowers. First, it does what's called smart grouping. It looks at all the hundreds of components and automatically figures out the most efficient way to cluster them into zones. And second, it acts like a super intelligent GPS for every single wire, finding the absolute shortest and safest path for it to take. So, talk is cheap, right? How does this AI actually pull it off? Let's take a look at it in action. That first superpower, the smart grouping, is done with a machine learning technique called k-means clustering. Now, you can just think of it as an automated tidying expert. It looks at where every single component is located and just groups the ones that are closest together. Simple as that. Now this is so cool. On the left, you can see what a basic AI does. It groups the components, sure, but look. It puts the central hubs, those little numbered boxes, right inside the red no-go zones. That could be the engine block or some other area that gets really hot. Not good. But now look at the image on the right. The optimized AI is restricted zone aware. It sees those obstacles and says, nope, can't go there, and intelligently moves the hub to a perfectly safe and valid spot. That is a huge deal. So once the zones are set, the AI's second superpower kicks in: pathfinding. It uses something called the A-star algorithm, which is pretty much a GPS for wires. It maps the entire car, it flags all the no-go zones, it calculates the cost, like the distance and difficulty of millions of possible routes, and then it picks the absolute best one, the shortest and safest path every single time. So, the big question: does all this theory actually work in the real world? Let's look at the results. The researchers tested this AI on a really complex, high-end vehicle to see what would happen. First up, the sheer number of components the AI had to organize, a whopping 417 individual parts, sensors, controllers, you name it. After analyzing every possible combination, the AI figured out that the perfect sweet spot, the best balance between complexity and efficiency, was to create 12 distinct zones. And the final weight of this new AI-designed wiring harness? Just 22.92 kilograms. That is an incredible reduction from the 50-plus kilograms we see in some cars today. And the total wire length for the whole car came out to just 241 meters. By creating these smart local neighborhoods, the AI literally eliminated kilometers of redundant, heavy, and expensive copper wire.
Now, this isn't just some cool academic project. This kind of optimization has really profound implications for the cars we're all going to be driving in the near future. So, what's the big takeaway from all this? Well, it's pretty simple. Lighter cars, especially EVs, go farther on a single charge. More range. A simpler, more organized system is also a more reliable system, which is absolutely critical for self-driving technology. For the car companies, automating this process saves a ridiculous amount of time and money. And really, this is a foundational step towards the future. The software-defined vehicle, a car that can be updated and improved over the air, just like your smartphone.
So that leaves you with one final thought. We've just seen an AI untangle one of the most complex and hidden systems in a modern car. It really makes you wonder, what other tangled, complicated systems in our world, from city planning to supply chains, is it going to simplify next?